Hi, I'm going to show you how to get a Linux game on Steam, and specifically how to upload your game, because you want to get it uploaded to Steam. And how do you do it? And I think there are three main ways. I'll go through all three of them, and 2 out of 3 I'll show you how to do it in a bit more detail. I will illustrate this with a game that consists out of only exactly one file. So I need to upload only one file to Steam, and I'll show you this for a game I'm working on. So the three options are to use a zip file and upload it. This is quite an easy way to do it. It's a bit clumsy. It's a manual step, you can't automate it, and if you have more complex games, then this will be a bit too dull and error prone to do. Of course, you could create those zip files from a script. You can write a script to create this zip file. Then sure, you do need to do the upload manually. Maybe you need to upload multiple zip files, that would work too. But the most advanced and powerful option is to use SteamCMD and using some Valve data format files, FDF files. This also allows you to do scripting, but you can do everything using scripting. But you do need to install and learn how SteamCMD works and how the VDF format works. If you're in doubt, well, let's say we have a decision tree here. If you cannot do bash scripting, then you just use a zip file until it's really needed to do something more powerful. Let's say your game gets too complex, then it's time to get into bash scripting. I think you'll feel this yourself, not me. Then the question is, can we get SteamCMD to work? I remember it was quite doable to get it to work. If you can, I would encourage you to use it, because creating a zip file from script, sure, you can do this, but it feels like a half-baked solution. If you are going to use scripts, then you might as well use SteamCMD. That's my opinion. Sure, go ahead and do this. Create your zipped file from script first and then move to this, whatever you prefer. So I'll be demonstrating how to use a zip file and how to use SteamCMD and not the in-between solution. And I'll just show you how to do this soon. So using a zip file and upload, we only need to click in the right places. I'm going to show you how to do this. So for this I start a file explorer, and I have a folder called Conquer Chess, and the executable is, I know where it is here. This is the executable of Conquer Chess. It's around 100 megabytes, and I need to upload this from a zip. So I need to create this, put this into a zip. So I do right mouse button, compress, move to rename email, property. Well, I cannot pick this apparently. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the terminal, and I'm going to zip it there. cd githubs conquer chess build debug there. So it is here. I've just checked it. I went to the right folder. I checked if it's there. We've seen it was there, and I'm going to zip it. Zip conquerchess.zip conquerchess. So this is, you need to type this, but some environments also allow you to zip from graphics. From here, I can't. Mine doesn't. It's fine. So here I create a zip file called conquerchess.zip, and executable. All the files that are in it are called conquerchess. Conquerchess without the name, that's a Linux executable. You saw it was green here. This means it's an execute. It means you can run it. So when I look at now all the zip files, it is here, and this is the one we need to upload. I'm going to do this now on Steamworks. So if you go to your app data admin part, go to Steam pipe, you click on builds, and there we see already here, like you probably miss it. I did so the first time. you can upload depots as zip directly without using Steam commands. So you can do this. So I have a depot. Let's click on it just to show you. So what is this depot called? Apparently this is the depot. It's called Conquer Chess, Linux, debug, dynamic linked, whatever the last parts mean, but it's about Conquer Chess. And the number is 941 in the end. You need to make it, and that's a place where Steam will store your file. Alright, let's go back to builds, and I click here to upload my zip file. Now you get into some kind of menu. Here you have to choose the zip file. So go to Conquer Chess. There, build, there, and here it is. It asks me to how to download it. Well, I'm gonna do, or how to upload it. I'm gonna use standard upload. And now it is uploaded as a zip file, and that was it. So as you can see now, I need to well, and you always need to wait a bit, but let's say if I had multiple zip files, it would be super annoying to do this by hand. So to set this thing live, you can make a note, upload from zip for video. I mean, if you're gonna set it live, so my users of my game can now actually run it. If you do this, like also like Steam works, at the top you get this red bar. Oh, it is already live. Well, great. So here I have showed you how to upload your game using a zip file. You can imagine this zip file for me, it was just one file. If it's more files, then you probably want to write a script maybe to zip them. But now we're going to use Steam command. Alright, and I'll go through the steps. Write the VDF files. So these are the Valve data format files, and I'll show you how they look like for me first. So I'm going to show Conquer Chess again. You've seen there was only one file, as in Conquer Chess has one executable. And you would need two VDF files, one for the application and one for the depot. And I followed some kind of tutorial from Valve itself that encourage you to put that, in which the developer he put the name of the app and the name of the depot, or the number of the depot, the number of the app in the file name, and you can see those numbers on Steamworks here. Here, this is the name of the app, so this should be your app ID, and your depots. Like I already showed it more or less. Here it has my app ID plus 1. So it ends with 941 in the end. Exactly as we have it here. App ID with 940 and here 941 in the end. So you need to write those files. You just take one that exists. So this is how my app build file looks like. You have to specify the app ID. It's in the file name too, but you need to specify it here. You need to give it some kind of description. You need to say where the content is. So where is the executable, or where are your game files you want to upload? So I say, well, it's at least one folder up, because then you get to, because this is in the folder called Steam. And if you go one folder up, you're in the root of where my game is. So I put my content root there. Sure, if you have output, then you put it in a folder called Steam output. And here you specify all your depots. So I only have one, and this depot only contains one file. This is how it looks like if you have only one depot. So again, this is the number of the depot. It's in Steamworks 2. And this is the name of the file, where I put this same number in. I call it depot build just for myself. It's also a Valve data format. And this file must definitely exist. And it exists here. So I'm now going to show that one. You have to specify the ID of your depot. You have to specify where the root of your content is. So again, this is in a subfolder called Steam. My game is called Conquer Chess. It's in that folder. So to go up one folder, that takes you to where everything is. And there I'm going to say, well, upload the executable Conquer Chess. You can also use an asterisk to upload everything, for example. In this case, I used this format. I'm not sure if I can set recursive to off. It's not, because Conquer Chess is the executable is in a subfolder, so it needs to be on. The depot path, I don't know how important this is. I did want it to exclude a lot of files, that it just does not get confused. If I remove this, I think it still works, because I literally ask it to upload only the executable file. So you need to get these things running, and of course SteamCMD will show you problems when you try to run them. So I've written those files, and I'm going to show you how it looks like when you run them. So I already installed SteamCMD. There's a website called the Valve Developer Community, and I clicked on Linux. And this is how you install it. Make it a bit bigger. So there. These lines was all that was needed for me to install it. This means I can now run SteamCMD. So I run SteamCMD. It's a terminal program. You can run it from any location you want. So it doesn't matter where I put it. I just put it in, use this location. It does not give any advantage or disadvantage to put it in other folders, to start from other folders. Alright, so this is how it looks like. It's not as fancy as we are used to in Linux. Like for example, if you do if you press up, you don't get your command back, but it works if you do some copy pasting yourself. First step is login. Well, and then my username is Bilderbeek. Type in your password. You need to be logged into Steam, so I already was logged into Steam, like I already had it open. That's why Steam was open, and now it starts logging in for me. I guess I'm logged in now. Now the next step is to call the command run app build. I will just show you what happens if you do it. It says, hey, you need to have an app build file. Well, let's get the path to such an app build file. It's in Conquer Chess, Steam, there. What was it? Run app build. Then this thing slash and then the file name. So you have to. I gave it the full path. There. And now it will do. Now it will like find all the depots that are needed, find all the files, which is only one in my case, and now it has already uploaded it. You can see this on Steamworks. So I've now done all of this. I'm just going to show you how it looks like in Steamwork now and how to go live. So here I press F5 and it is under, I don't know where it is always, public default. Yeah, this is what I've just done. First build from Valve data format files. It's not the first build obviously, but I just put it back again. This build ID, I put the zip file live, that's why it says default here. I want to make this thing go live, so I put it on default. Do I need to preview change? I'm just going to think this is all I need to do. If I press F5, let's see what happens. Default. I'm going to click on preview to see what happens. And so this is from the script. Where can I see this? Yes. No, this is not it. Well, this is from the script. I'm going to use it from the script for a video. I'm going to set this build live. I click yes on OK. And now my users are downloading this version. So this version is now live. That is great. This means also I have now shown you how to upload your game on Steam. With this, I wish you a very good day. Bye!